Good morning. Can you guys see this? So, blessing and also sadness. My mom passed away on Father's Day this year, and she lived with us for a little over 2 years, almost three, and we inherited her dog. Now, can you see this right here, right down here? This dog is just kind of paralyzed, like it's a stuffed animal, staring out the door. Now she sat down. So we have a friend today. We have a friend. My mom is sitting here with me in spirit with her dog. So let's get the good mornings. Let's see here. Everything working? It is working. Jihad says, good morning from Detroit. Good morning to you, my friend. I hope Detroit is lovely weather still before it starts to go bad. We got Caleb. Good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. If you're joining me live, and let me go check on the YouTube side of things. Yep, we've got a group of you that are joining as we speak. Do me a favor, make sure you log into your Google account so you can participate in the chat. Just like we have here, Jihad says, sorry for your loss. Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you, it was a blessing. She was in a lot of pain. And so, it's one of those things. Sadness, it's my mom. She's 83 years old. But it was a rough last few years, maybe even longer. And so, good memories. And I'm glad she's out of pain. But thank you so much. Appreciate you. Mary DeLeon is in the house. Good morning, Mary. Are we home? Are we in a coffee shop? What are we doing here? With your new mobile office and all. Hopefully, you're having a good day as well. Just an FYI, I don't know if we're going to have Steve Eller in the house today. It is Steve Eller's birthday. He's our CFO and coach extraordinaire. So we've got 3 September birthdays. We had mine, we had Ryan's, and we have Steve's. So our company is very September heavy. God bless Mary, working with 3 perfect men. Anyway, so we're going to get started here in just a second. Again, make sure that you are logged into your YouTube account. At any point in time, you can see my mom's dog, Ginger, just hanging out with me. It's a first. What the heck? Hopefully she doesn't bark, but we'll figure it out. Let's get this thing started, shall we? Welcome to Shoot the Shit with DSP. STS with DSP happens every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, live on YouTube, travel schedule permitting. We're going to invest about 30 minutes out of your day, get pumped about the upcoming week, and get excited about crushing your goals and finding the motivation to be the best you possible. Plus, I'll answer your burning questions. I'm David Scott Peters, creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula and your coach. And as a reminder, I want to make sure you are logged into your Google account, your YouTube account. They are synonymously the same thing, so you can participate in the chat. So like VaporX here this morning says, I've got to use my glasses because I can't see. Good morning, true believers. It is wonderful to have you. VaporX, be like him. Make sure you're logged into your account so you can participate. Here we go. Restaurant pros, let's be real. The energy in our industry right now is pretty heavy. It feels heavy. One of my members, Melissa, on a group coaching call said, and literally this week, she said it perfectly this week, normally this group is buzzing with high energy, but today feels weighted down. Now that kind of hit hard because I really want to promote an environment where people feel uplifted. I want people to feel motivated. I want everybody in a growth mindset focusing on their wins and the things that are going well. But she was right. There was a little bit of weight, heaviness to the call. There's a lot happening globally, nationally, and in our industry. And it can mess you up. It can mess with your head if you let it. So today, I want to give you, a mental reset. A way to take back control of everything around you that feels uncontrollable. Here it is in one line. Shut out the noise and control what you can control. Shut out the noise and control what you can control. Let's break down what I mean by noise. The news cycle. It's 24/7, designed to hit you in the gut. Doesn't matter which station you watch. They all make money by keeping you outraged. About politics. Doesn't matter what side you're on. It's exhausting. And you could waste hours debating something you have absolutely zero ability to change. What about the economy? Inflation, unemployment, tariffs, whispers of recession. None of us can set interest rates or negotiate trade deals. These are realities, not controllables. Social media, that one-star Yelp review, that snarky Facebook comment, the TikTok hater who wants to rip you apart because you raised prices. If you give your energy to those trolls, they win. Noise is everything that demands your attention, but does absolutely nothing to move your business forward. And here's the kicker. Noise is addictive. It sucks you in, chews up your time, and spits you out drained. It makes you reactive instead of proactive. And the more you live in the noise, the less you live in a zone where restaurant prosperity happens. Systems, leadership, accountability, training, taking action. Now let's flip it. What can you control? Your product. The food that leaves your kitchen. Ashley and Heather reworked their pizza sizes and topping prices, simplified their menu, and trained their staff to upsell breadsticks and cheese bread. The result? Better margins without losing customers. You can control your story. Why did prices go up? Because you're protecting jobs and keeping the doors open. Zan tackled this with her team while engineering a menu towards a 26% food cost. By controlling the numbers and the message, she kept guests on her side. You can control your guest experience. You can train your team to spot first-time guests and roll out the red carpet. Like somebody walks in, this is not mine. I learned this years and years ago. It has been around forever. Instead of the white cocktail napkin, you drop a red cocktail napkin down on the table, and everyone in the restaurant knows, make sure that guest experience is phenomenal. That's how you turn a one-time visitor into a loyal customer. You can control your team. You own training, upselling, and standards. Courtney, for example, was facing dismal retail sales. Instead of sulking, she leaned in hard into catering and repositioned her story to attract bigger ticket business. You can control your numbers. Upload your invoices, keep recipe cards current, engineer the menu, and schedule the budget, to name many things that you can do. Wes did this with his team, using systems like the waste tracker and portion control, and re-engineering his menu to achieve a 28% food cost target for a barbecue restaurant. Now, warning, and I mean warning. I want you to see big red letters. If I could put it on the screen right now, I should have. Warning, if you only cut, you'll cut yourself right out of business. You understand? Too many restaurant pros, when they see sales dipping, which is what we're seeing across the nation, literally right now, they grab a machete and start slashing. They cut food costs, cut labor costs, cut marketing, cut their tech stack. And yeah, you'll lower expenses until you cut your way out of business. You cut the very thing that makes your restaurant work. You can't save your way through prosperity. Nicole's a great example. In one of her coaching sessions, she was worried about keeping her staff hours up when sales were dipping. Right? Because that's what we want to do. We want to take care of our people. We want to lose our kitchen team. We want to give them their hours. She wanted to protect her people, but the reality was she was overstaffed. You understand the difference between cutting to a point where you can't make it anymore, to where if you're overstaffed, you're just bleeding unnecessarily. When we dug in, she realized she had to schedule to the needs of the business, not necessarily just the employees. And that shift, building schedules to a zero variance from what she had available for budget and what she actually scheduled, getting that variance to zero in our labor discrepancy finder, that was a game changer. So yes, control costs, get disciplined, use systems, but don't forget offense. Upsell, host events, create experiences, drive sales. Because when you only focus on defense, You're just slowly cutting yourself out of business. And when the bad reviews start to show up because of that, or maybe not, you just have that random bad review, you can't control the troll, but you can control your response. Deja's nailed this. She responds to every review, good and bad, with a personal touch, and even drops in her email address. It shows everyone else reading those reviews that she cares. Peter shared something similar on a group coaching call. With 400 reviews and 300 of them 5 stars, the occasional 1 star is obviously an outlier, but he still responds because it shows leadership. That's control. Now, I'm going to tell you, this lesson hits home for me. My mom, when I was, 8 to 13, was a single mother, single parent. She worked several jobs, worked her ass off just to make ends meet. And I'm going to tell you, at one point in time, it was tight, so tight that we were on food stamps. So I was glad that there was a safety net for us. A little embarrassed as a kid, but quite honestly, my mom did whatever it took to take care of us. To a point where she used to give me her last $5 so I could go play video games with my friends in the 1980s. Old timers like me, do you remember places like Spaceport? There were just video games. We didn't have consoles at home, and it cost money. And literally $5 in the 80s was a lot of money. And she would give me her only $5. She couldn't control her paycheck or the economy, but she could control how she could give me a little slice of a normal life. That's what we're doing in restaurants. You may not control whether guests come in twice a week or twice a month, but you control how damn good the experience is when they do. So here's my challenge for you. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can control right now that will make my restaurant stronger by Monday? Maybe it's tightening your schedules like Nicole did. Maybe it's re-engineering your menu like Ashley and Heather. Maybe it's upping your review responses like Deja. Pick one, do it. That's how you win. Restaurant pros, this business is hard enough without carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. The winners are the ones who tune out the noise and double down on what they can control. Shut out the noise. Control what you can control. That's your path forward. Now that concludes my portion of Shoot the Shit with DSP. Now we're going to open it up to you and your questions. And I'd love to hear, if you're struggling right now, what you're doing to shut out the noise. Because the reality is, the noise will get you. It'll get you every single time. Let's see here. We have VaporX says, ignore what you can't control. Amen, my friend. He continues to say, concentrate on the experience delivery. Amen. Smile, be grateful. Great piece of advice, VaporX. And one more thing he has shared, and that is, hold on, let me make sure I got this. I'm hitting the wrong things. Create 500 family members. Amen. Amen. Let's see here. We've got a good group of you on here right now. Let's make sure that we are logged into your Google account, because now is the time for you to be able to ask me questions. If you've got something you want to work on, you've got something you want to vent, you want to share something that's good, that's what we're here for. How are we doing on time? We got plenty of time. Now it's up to you. Now there's about a 15-second delay, so I have to draw out. I tell you this every week, but those of you who are new to Shoot the Shit, understand that I stretch things out so that it can get there. Now I do have a couple things as I'm waiting to see if we have anybody who has questions. I do want to let you know that, again, until next Friday, the 27th, I believe, I am running a flash sale, a coaching sale. For those of you, maybe membership is not ready. You're not ready for it. You can get 4 hours of my time, couple group coaching calls, one-on-one with Ryan, our workshop, our seminar, recording, and all the Google Sheets that my members use to control their restaurants that we deliver as a bonus in that seminar. You're going to have that for simply $1,000. But it ends, and you've got to use your time by the last day of November. I don't want people who come in and think, I'm going to save this up and use it over the next 5 years. No, if you want to take action, you're not ready to invest one-on-one in my group coaching programs, this is what's available for you. I'm pointing over here because I can see it on my monitor there. You see it on your monitor right down there. Okay? Now, with that said, if you are somebody who is looking to take your business to the next level and you want continued support, let me confuse the issue and give you a QR code. This is a QR code that take your phone, get yourself to the page that it takes you to, and get on a call with Ryan James. He's our solutions coach. And we can learn more about you and your business, find out if there's any way we can help you, and maybe one of our group coaching programs with one-on-one, weekly one-on-ones in our RTI program is right for you. Not right for everybody. But those are your two options. Let's see here. Do we have any questions? No questions so far. Are we done? Did we have enough DSP this Friday? Let me look at my calendar. I believe there is an STS next Friday. I'm going to verify that for you. There is a Shoot the Shit with DSP next Friday. So if you've got questions, I want you to remember you can bring them up. If you're a member, you've got access to me and my group coaching calls. You've got access to our coaches and our member mentors, including myself, on a weekly basis. You have access to me and my team weekly on a live help desk or a food and beverage fix-it. You have the ability to get access to us in our help desk and throw out a message at any point in time. You can call Mary, our success coach, at any given time during the week. There are so many ways we're here to help you, as well as Shoot the Shit with DSP. Last minute question, here I am. But more importantly, if you're not a member, it's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here to make our industry better. I'm here to help you achieve restaurant prosperity, freedom for your restaurant, the financial freedom you deserve. So use this not only to get revved up or learn something, use it to bring your questions so you know you have support and somebody in your corner. Let's see here. Carlos says, good morning, DSP and Ginger. Yes, let's kick some ass this weekend. Keep on going like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah, you were on that call when Melissa asked the question. You understand that it's a challenge, and you've got your challenges. But I'm really impressed with how you're starting to turn the corner. You're starting to take control. You are really putting in the systems, realizing you need an implementer, and making sure that there's clarity with your partners. You're going to get there, brother. You're doing a great job. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to guess we are done with DSP and Shoot the Shit. Again, reminder for those of you who don't want to be a part of a group coaching program, I'm running a flash sale, 4 hours of my time. Go to dsp.coach/direct-coaching-now. If you are looking to take your business to a completely different level and you're ready for change, make sure you scan that QR code and make your way onto Ryan's calendar and find out if our coaching programs, one of them is right for you. Because with the right help, the right attitude, you can change your world. Everyone, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that this weekend is fantastic. This upcoming week is incredible. And you close your mind, shut out the noise, I should say, and focus on what you can control. Thanks, everyone. Go out there, kick some ass. Peace.